Workers have now fixed that natural gas line that ruptured near the Point Ellice Bridge in Victoria. It took a lot of digging and reconstruction overnight, but Terasen Gas says its crews stopped the leak and repaired the line. On Sunday night, crews that were replacing a water main struck the gas line instead, and that forced the day-long closure of the bridge and the evacuation of the neighborhood. The question still hanging in the air tonight, though, is who is responsible for all of this. The contractor says its crews did everything right, including following Terasen Gas's map. Eric Thompson has more on the story. He joins us now. Eric.
That's when we still don't know who is responsible. The contractor, G&E Equipment, says the maps provided by Terasen Gas indicated the gas line was outside the area they were working in. Terasen says it is looking into the accuracy of those maps as part of its investigation into what caused the gas leak. Traffic is once again moving along Bay Street over the Point Ellice Bridge. Terasen Gas crews completed repair work early this morning after a natural gas intermediate pressure pipeline was damaged Sunday night. Terasen Gas says a considerable amount of excavation and construction work was required prior to stopping the escaping gas.
As you can appreciate, up until 6 o'clock this morning, our priority was to ensure that this piece of pipe was repaired properly. So the investigation has just now begun.
That investigation will help determine who is at fault and why the 15-centimeter wide metal pipeline ruptured. Terasen says the investigation into what caused this gas leak will focus on several factors, including whether the contractor called the special call before you dig hotline. Terasen is also trying to determine how accurate its maps are.
The Call Before You Dig BC1 call program will provide maps that have the location of all underground utilities. And it's very important that everybody understand how serious this is.
G&E Equipment has been working at this site for the past 2 months, hired by the Capital Regional District to replace a water main. The company says it called the BC1 hotline before digging, and it says maps provided by Terasen indicated the gas line was outside the area where crews were working. Sunday's gas line rupture forced emergency crews to close the Bay Street Bridge, affecting dozens of businesses in the area. The owner of this building and renovation company says it's hard to quantify exactly how the shutdown affected his business, and he says he doesn't plan to seek compensation.
Well, we planned on coming here in the morning, but unfortunately with the gas leak, we couldn't get in here.
It was like that.
The owner of this auto parts store feels differently. He says someone should take responsibility for what happened.
It's a bit traumatic because, I had to call my workers, tell them not to come, and, it disrupted my life.
CRD Water Services says it's working with Terasen Gas, as well as the contractor and its insurance company, to handle requests for compensation. CRD's Risk Management Office is handling those calls at 250-360-3036. Hudson, some people did benefit from Monday's gas leak. Vic PD says it had to pull officers out of traffic court to deal with road closures, and that gave a number of drivers a reprieve.
If only for a while.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, thank you.
You're welcome.